And we're back with, oh my god, belly-to-belly suplex! Well, I guess we're back with part 3 of Extreme Measures.
Hooray!
And Batman and Bane are still going at it, but now they've moved away from the parking lot, thank god, and they seem to be fighting it out in the hallway at the back of the arena. Bane with a knee to the face of Batman. But Batman responds with a couple of punches. And more punches. Bath, pim, splat, kapow indeed.
I just pressed up against that electrical box.
Oh god! And the electrical box was opened. Oh, hang on a minute.
Oh no.
This could be very, very dangerous.
If the AI doesn't back up.
And also quite puzzling. Why did they have this in WWE 13 but they took it out of 2K14?
So we can put it in 2K15 and say that it's a feature.
Those fucking wankers. Oh, Bane goes into that electrical box. Oh, this isn't going to be good. No,
oh, no.
Oh, my god. Snap, crackle and pop. Goodness gracious, great balls of, well, not fire, but...
He just made Rice Krispies out of Bane.
Yes, he has. But Bane...
Oh no.
Bane's... Oh, now Bane's doing it.
We're doing the spot again.
Oh no.
Oh,
God, Batman. Batman just got rammed into that electrical box. Bane with those big, giant monkey arms of death there, clobbering away on Batman. Batman fighting back. Good God almighty, look, the absolute hell that these two have put each other through. And Batman, oh God, not again! Not again! Into the electrical box!
There's more to a wrestling match than just the same spot over and over.
There is such a thing as overdoing it, you know. Right, well, we're back in the arena and Lillian Garcia is in the ring for some reason. Oh, that's because it's a title match. Look, there is the YouTube title hanging above the ring, so that must mean it is time for the Joker versus the Flash in a ladder match. For the YouTube title. Oh, hang on a minute.
Speaking of over, did we get a ladder match?
Right, hang on. We've just seen the YouTube title hanging above the ring. So what's that the Joker's just come down to the ring with?
I don't know.
Continuity fail.
Continuity doesn't exist. Look at what he's being very moody.
He's been very Jared Leto.
He's being very a shit actor.
Which, if anything, has turned the Joker into an even bigger heel than what he was before. Before when he was a heel, he had that sort of classic Joker look, or that Heath Ledger look, and people liked him for it. Now that he's swapped to the Jared Leto look, it's like, nope, this guy's full on heel now. We don't like him. And just look what he's done to that YouTube title. He's got on a Sharpie pen and just scribbled all over it. He's done a picture of some playing cards. He's wrote ha 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 all over it. He's put a big smile all over it.
It's like a shit on the front.
It looks like there's some blood on there as well. God knows where that came from. I wouldn't like to think, to be honest with you. And now he's taking his shirt off.
Oh, Jared, maybe Suicide Squad would be better if you just sent your co-workers a few more dead rats.
Yes, and used condoms and what have you.
Anyway, here's the Flash.
It's the Flash. It's Grant Gustin, I think.
It's the one that's not in the film.
Yeah,
possibly.
Doesn't make any sense. So the Flash, he, like the Joker, has been with All-CAW Wrestling from the very start. The Flash has never won a title in all his time here at All-CAW Wrestling. Him and Batman got to the finals of the Tag Team Championship tournament, but unfortunately he was injured and Spider-Man took his place instead. And Batman and Spider-Man ended up winning the Tag Team titles. When Flash returned from injury, it was on a roll, it was all looking good. Took place in the Gold Rush tournament, got through to the finals, lost to Blade in the finals. Blade then went on to defeat Wolverine for the interactive title. So Flash has come agonisingly close to becoming a champion before. But could tonight finally be the Flash's night?
Maybe.
The Joker was the same. Up until now, the Joker had never been a champion in All-CAW Wrestling. He had gone to the finals of that Tag Team Championship tournament. He had Carnage as his tag team partner back then. But they did lose to the team of Batman and Spider-Man.
But really, does this championship, I don't know, does the fact that he's a champion right now count? Because didn't Bane just give the title to him?
Well, yeah, I mean, Joker didn't actually beat anyone to get the YouTube title. Bane literally gave him the belt.
So, that doesn't look good for his performance in this match.
Well, yeah, I mean, Bane won the YouTube title after he defeated the Punisher for the title. Then, after Bane became the World Heavyweight Champion after defeating Deadpool at All-CAW Mania 2, he literally gave the YouTube title to the Joker.
Wait,
as a gift, I suppose.
Way to make the belts feel valued there, Bane.
Well,
what is this, a United States title?
Well, if the Joker wants to keep hold of the YouTube title, he's going to have to basically earn it. That's what this whole match is about. Whoever gets the YouTube title tonight would have earned it by climbing that ladder of opportunity, literally. And we see that the Flash sends Joker off to the ropes there, and there's a big elbow. The Flash brought a ladder into the ring, which sort of sticks to the rules, but the Joker thought he'd bring in a chair, him being an agent of chaos and everything.
I think the chair's a bit too small to get up there.
Went for a gut wrench, but Flash reversed it. No more reversal, kick to the back of the leg. Joker drags Flash into the... What's he doing? Back suplex, and the ladder slides out of the ring and defies physics by just staying there. Oh, there it goes.
The ladders can never decide when they want to have physics and when not. It's like sometimes for work you can lob them into people. And the Joker just put up the ladder there, then took it down again, then put it up again, and then he's taking it. Joker, decide what you're doing, you.
And it turned out that what he was going to do was clobber the Flash across the face with it.
He just thought he'd have a bit of fun with it first.
Have we introduced ourselves yet for part 3?
I don't think we have.
Well, okay, let's do that now. Hello, I'm the Big Daddy D.
And I'm the Little Daddy E.
And I cannot maintain eye contact with foreigners because I think they want to eat me. And I'm absolutely right in my fears because I'm full of delicious jelly beans that those abroad sorts love.
Huh.
What's your interesting facts?
Shit.
Are you in a better mood from part 2?
I'm in a little better mood. The people at the school wanted to put a funny picture of me on this website we're dicking around with, just for a meme. But they found the fanfic.
The fan fiction.
Yeah.
Oh, the Five Nights at Freddy's fan fiction.
Turns out that when you Google my name, that's the first thing that comes up.
Yes, it is. And we won't say what your name is.
Please don't. That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Well, no, we all know what my name is. It's for Little Daddy E.
How do you think I came across your fan fiction?
Oh God, why?
So, hang on.
Life is pain.
Joker is climbing up the ladder there. The Flash stops him. No, hang on, Joker. Whoa! Slingshot powerbomb off the top of the ladder.
There are so many easier ways you could have done that.
Good God Almighty, that completely fucked up. The Flash did that, and now the Joker's coming over to our table. Get away from me! Oh Jesus! Right, okay, it's turned into one of those, is it?
No, JBL's hat.
What about JBL's hat?
It just fell off.
So I take it you don't want to have your Five Nights at Freddy's fanfiction read out here on the show.
I mean, I doubt the fans would really want to.
No, I mean, would it make you feel incredibly uncomfortable if we read it out on the show?
Well, that, and to be fair, if you did actually read it out, it wouldn't actually be entertaining or like funny in a way, because it's...
Well, what if we did it as a separate video then?
Just don't do it. Just sign off.
Would it make you feel really uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Right, well, we won't do it then. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, we won't do it.
I was only dicking around the whole Fantasy Face thing.
I wasn't. Powerbomb off the top of the ladder. The Flash glitching through the ladder there, but he gets some measure of revenge there for the Joker for that slingshot powerbomb. So we've already had a couple of table spots. That's good. There's a super kick which takes the Joker back down again.
Going straight from spot to spot on this show.
What is this? A Young Bucks match? Joker with a clobbering blow there to the back of the Flash. Picks him up again. What's he going to do with him? Hang on. Whoa, what's this? Looks like some sort of fisherman suplex. Yes, it is! Certainly means...
This again. Alright.
Oh, I thought it was maybe going to be a perfect place, but no, he was just going to fuck him over, to be honest.
Hang
on. Whoa!
Oh, God.
Brass knucks! The Joker just pulled out brass knucks! That can't be legal, surely!
It's never been legal, but we keep letting him do it.
But then again, it's a ladder match. I suppose there aren't any no disqualification rules. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
No, not like this! Not like this! No!
Oh, God.
Flash, you've got to stop him! Oh,
No.
the Joker's done it! The Joker has retained his YouTube title! Good God Almighty, he used a pair of brass knucks! That's not right, by God! That's not right!
I mean, does that count? You see, I suppose there's no disqualification rules, sir.
Well, it isn't. I mean, it's a match where you can pull out ladders and presumably chairs as well and hit people with them, and
But still.
there's no disqualification. But the Joker had to pull out a pair of brass nuts or a roll of quarters or whatever it is. He pulled out some sort of foreign object from his trouser pocket.
He's never done that before. Ever.
Well, actually, he has.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. All subtlety of that joke just went out the window.
Yeah.
The winner, and still YouTube champion, it's the goddamn Joker, by God. And even worse, it's the fucking Jared Leto Joker.
You could have won a title when you were a decent Joker. No, you have to win it as the dickhead who wrote damage on his forehead.
And sent a used condom to
Like
Margot
Robbie.
Robbie, yeah.
Not knowing the Joker's character. Like, honestly, do you, like, considering what we know about Jared Leto's Joker performance, do you honestly think that character would sit still for that long to just get all those tattoos in? Like, knowing how hyperactive he is, it just doesn't make sense.
It does seem unlikely that the Joker would sit still long enough to allow himself to be tattooed. I mean, I've only got a couple of tattoos and I had to sit there long enough and still enough. And hang on a minute, it looks like Bane is coming out here to celebrate with the Joker, but Batman's here as well.
It seems like they've changed costumes.
Quiet you. Bane obviously thought that he had disposed of Batman and could make his way out here to the ring to gloat with his tag team partner, but Batman is here. Batman rams Bane's head into those steel ring steps and now rolls him into the ring.
And I suppose this is where the Gotham City street fight can end.
It is.
Hey, that ring was changed.
Shut up. Stop pointing out continuity blunders.
Never.
Yes, this is the rules of the Gotham City street fight. It starts out in Gotham City, so it started out in Arkham Asylum.
It started out a complete other game.
Shut up. But it can only end in the ring, and now Bane is just wanting to send these folks to sleep with a rear chinlock straight out of the Randy Orton playbook.
Oh, sending Batman to sleep and the audience.
But Batman's back up again. He's like, nope, I'm not selling that. And gives a swinging neckbreaker there to Bane, to the current World Heavyweight Champ, but he slides out of the way of that big kick. Bane, oh, elbows! Batman fighting his way out of Bane's grip.
Can you imagine if you had that massive build-up to this match and you just won it in about 10 seconds of a rear naked chinlock?
Yeah. Sit out powerbomb there from Bane. My God, the power of this man. And how is he still going? He's had an exploding batarang shoved in his face and presumably up his arse. He's been electrocuted. He had the Batmobile drove into him and pretty much drove him all the way to the arena. He's had his head put through a bloody car window. He's had his head smashed into car bonnets. He's had his head smashed into a bloody electrical box. And he's still going. I mean, Batman's had a fair kick in as well. He had his head in that bloody electrical box. And he's had his head smashed through a door and God knows what else. And he's had numerous back breakers as well.
Just all sorts.
It's a wonder that Batman's spine hasn't been turned into pure jelly. And they pulled out a ladder as well.
And he's going to set it up and then left.
Yeah, as if there hasn't been enough ladders in this event already.
First off, we kill the idea of spots and now kill the idea of matches. Oh God!
The Venomizer! Bane just hit the Venomizer! Is this it? Is this where it ends? But no! Batman kicks out the Venomizer! And Bane, look at the look on Bane's face. Well,
you get the idea.
You get the idea. His body language then. Good God Almighty.
How does Bane even do the Venomizer? It's too huge.
Oh no! I mean, you would say that Bane is like the Braun Strowman of All-CAW Wrestling, but would that make Batman the Roman Reigns of All-CAW Wrestling?
God, no.
Yeah?
Let's just not associate ourselves with Roman Reigns.
Or is it safe...
I mean, not to sound like Jim Cornette there, but let's not.
Okay. Well, is it safe to say then that Bane is possibly the Brock Lesnar then of All-CAW Wrestling?
I mean, Bane actually wrestles.
Well, he is here nearly every other week, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, it might be interesting then to see that there's been rumours going around that Brock is heading back to UFC.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, take that rumour with a pinch of salt, considering that, you know, he was done for doing steroids and what have you, so he'd have to go through a whole sort of clean period if that was the case.
Yeah.
But the rumour is that Brock is heading back to UFC and he'll be dropping the title at SummerSlam. Good riddance, I say, although that means that you probably can guess who's going to get the belts.
Oh, my favourite.
Well, I say Roman Reigns, basically, if you didn't get the subtlety of that joke. So, I say, make it a fatal four-way, have it Lesnar versus Reigns versus Joe versus Braun, and then that way, lazy-ass Lesnar can hide his shortcomings, you know, the fact that he can't do a long match anymore.
Yeah.
Amongst the three other guys, and then have Joe win it, looking like a monster in the process, and then you can build on Joe being the new unstoppable badass that Brock is currently depicted as. You could have Reigns as full-on heel, Braun as badass babyface, Lesnar as a face on his way out, and Joe as the guy that kills everyone and the fans love him for it.
We're not quite sure what he is. And we've got a pin, but no, it fails.
Batman hit Bane there with the Gotham City limits, but he kicked out, so both of them have kicked out of each other's finishes here.
Despite all the stuff they've done to each other, they keep going.
They do keep going, and someone who isn't going to keep going is Lesnar. I mean, it's clearly he wasn't going to stick around forever, and I think that WWE have taken for granted that he'd be around longer than what he would be. On the other side of that, I think Lesnar's been a bit dishonest in stringing them along and not making it clear how long that he'll be around. I mean, when Brock came back, yeah, it was good at first, but the steam has sort of run out after a few years.
Well, especially since like he doesn't show up half the time, so you kind of forget he's there.
Yeah.
Like he's supposed to be the champion, I'm pretty sure, isn't he?
Well, yeah. Well, that just says it all. He's actually the Universal Champion.
And I genuinely forgot that it was because he never appears.
Yeah.
Outside of some promos sometimes.
I mean,
not even Paul Heyman shows up to say what he's doing or like what he's up to.
No, not always. I mean, under no circumstances should Reigns be given the belt. I mean, it's not going to work. The crowd have made it very clear that they don't like him.
And like, he's a talented guy, yeah. I'm sure he could be good, but not while the crowd's like that against him.
But that's the problem, though, isn't it? He's constantly being pushed as the number one babyface, and it's just doing him damage in the long run. And Bane with another Venomizer 2.0 there onto Batman. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be the pinfall? Referee going for the pin. One. Two. No, Batman kicks out there. I mean, if WWE continue to push Roman Reigns to the moon, then the audience just won't turn up. And that's going to mean losing money. And Vince isn't going to like that, is it?
Yeah.
So he's eventually going to have to sort of wake up and realise, maybe this isn't working. Do you know what else isn't working at the moment?
What isn't working, Big Daddy D?
The evil foreigner gimmick.
Oh, so also speaking of this... and being outdated.
Yeah, well, it's a gimmick that worked in the 80s. You know, you had Nikolai Volkov, oh, I am Russian, and you had the Iron Sheik, you know, Iran #1, ooh, kind of thing. But WWE's now branching out to be a worldwide product now.
Like they have been for ages. They're doing that in India to us soon, aren't they?
Yeah, so why are you depicting Jinder Mahal as like a baddie, you know? Yeah. I mean, it's not even like when Bret Hart had his heel turn and he was a heel in Canada. Sorry, he was a heel in America, but a face in
Canada.
In Canada, he's just an all-out heel kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
And why the hell did John Cena mention 9/11 in the build to his flag match with Rusev? Bulgaria had fuck all to do with 9/11.
And even for something like the Russia thing, Russia didn't have anything to do with that either.
No, they didn't. Hang on, Bane has just power slammed Batman. Oh no, referee!
Oh no!
He's got his feet on the ropes. No, no, not like this.
Oh no!
I don't believe it.
So it looks like Bane retains, but
the Sons of Arkham still hold the gold here in All-CAW Wrestling, and I can't believe it after all that fighting, after everything that went down, the Batmobile, the exploding Batarang, the electrical fuse box, the car bonnets,
swapping between different games.
Shut up! After all that, it wasn't a case of who was the biggest and who was the strongest and who was the toughest. Bane simply used that intelligence, that genius level IQ that he has. He had his feet on the ropes, it was away from the referee didn't see it. Batman has been outsmarted by Bane. It's dirty tactics, just like we saw the Joker use dirty tactics earlier on when he pulled out those brass knucks.
The dirty tactics, but they work because Wayne Rooney, our referee, is blind. Like, quite literally.
Well, that was the old saying from Jesse Ventura, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. And the Sons of Arkham have certainly followed that playbook here tonight, and as a result, both the Joker and Bane are walking out of here still with that gold secured around their waists. Not a good night for the Justice League. Not a good night for the Justice League at all, but a fantastic night for the Sons of Arkham. As long as you overlook that bit where Bane was run over by a car, I'm sure he wasn't too happy about that.
He seems alright about it, honestly.
There was the power slam there. I think Batman was trying to go for a Selena Del Sol or something, but he reversed into that power slam. And then look at this, completely out of sight of the referee. Feet on the ropes, he had that added leverage. Batman wasn't able to break out, and Bane is still the World Heavyweight Champion. Good God Almighty.
Well, we've had a lot of changeovers tonight, but we've also had retains. So, with a big night for All-CAW Wrestling.
That's right, we have a new Amazon League champion in the form of the Pink Ranger. We have a new Hardcore champion in the form of the White Ranger. Five Nights at Freddy's are the new Showdown Tag Team Champions.
Oh God, why? Oh, we've also got some more coming up as well.
We have this. So the final match of the evening for the Global Championship, it's Donkey Kong versus the Red Ranger. For some reason, this is an Extreme Rules match. When did that happen?
I guess it is now.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I suppose this is like our combined Extreme Rules and Money in the Bank pay-per-view, isn't it?
So we may as well have at least one Extreme Rules match.
So Donkey Kong, the King of Kong style. I mean, this guy has been absolutely unstoppable. He won the title back when it was the D-League. It was the D-League title. And since the D-League became Showdown, he has continued to hold that belt. No one else has actually come close to actually toppling him. He's taken on guys like, he even took on his own stablemates, you know, Mega Man and Mario.
Because he's goddamn insane.
He is, you know. King couldn't dethrone him. We all thought the Rainmaker probably had Kong's number, King versus Kong at All-CAW Mania 2, but it was not to be. But what about the Red Ranger? Has he got what it takes to take the King down, to dethrone him?
Will yet another Power Ranger get a belt tonight?
Well, the Power Rangers have been on a roll here tonight. As I said, we saw the pink and white Rangers are going home with gold here tonight. We saw the Black Ranger compete in that Money in the Bank ladder match. Unfortunately, he didn't win it, but still had a great showing. But what about the Red Ranger? Is he going to score another one for the team? Is he going to score another one for the Power Rangers? Is he going to walk out of here with that global title? I mean, he certainly had an excellent showing in that six-man battle royal that we had on the previous episode of Showdown, just to crown a number one contender for the global title. If he keeps this momentum going, he could very well be walking out of here with the title, but first, he's got to get past the King of Kong style.
The King of Dong style. Expansion punch.
Oh, God's sake. But yeah, just going back to what we were saying before, you know, if WWE is going to be a worldwide product, let's just drop the idea that, you know, he's not American, therefore he's a baddie.
Jesus Christ, he's British, take him down.
Well, can you imagine if Cena was feuding with Nakamura and he mentioned Pearl Harbor?
Oh, God.
People would just be like, nope, nope, nope. They would just
They'd shut off there and then.
Yeah.
They're like a WCW switching over to WWF type deal.
Except we haven't got that option now. What we're going to switch to? Global Force Wrestling?
No.
Well, we might. I mean, it could very well be a viable option. Well, look at it this way. Rey Mysterio has signed a deal now to go and work with Global Force Wrestling.
Yeah, okay.
And Drago, he's going to be there as well. He actually is going to appear at... I think it's... if it's not this week, then it would have taken place the week before. Drago, as you'll know from Lucha Underground.
That's pretty cool, actually.
But to be honest with you, if Lucha Underground's not going to have a fourth season, and at the moment there's no mention of that happening, the talent's going to go elsewhere. I know that Taya had a disagreement with AAA, and she's now sort of no longer part of them, and presumably, I'm guessing, no longer part of Lucha Underground either. So, you know, you could very well see a lot of popular favourites from Lucha Underground turning up in different promotions. I mean, I think Ricochet, who wrestles in Lucha Underground, is Prince Puma. He did sort of make a bit of a snide comment about some underground fighting promotion was sort of holding me back kind of thing. So, as good as Lucha Underground was and is, it might have run its course, which is a bit sad, really, to be honest, because it has genuinely been one of the best wrestling programs that we've seen in years.
Oh, well. I mean, it actually had story, though, didn't it? That was the entire storyline of ancient Aztec medallions and shit. Like, what?
Well, in this last series, they seem to have sort of moved away from that, you know, sort of
okay.
Aztec legends and rivalries and stuff like that.
Alright.
Which is a bit weird. But yeah, just sort of going back to WWE for the moment, I'm like sort of saying, yeah, put the belt on Joe. You know, do the Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam, put the belt on Joe, make Joe the new Lesnar, a better Lesnar, one that isn't lazy, one that appears on Raw every week. You could even give him Paul Heyman. You know, have Heyman turn on Lesnar and side with Joe. He did it before with the Big Show.
Yeah. Like, Lesnar, you never see me anymore. What's wrong? And like, he's like, oh no.
Heyman could sort of go, look, I'm a businessman at the end of the day, and from what I can see, Joe is more dangerous than Lesnar, you know.
Lesnar, my love, I miss you. But he shacks up with Joe to try and get back at Lesnar because he still loves him.
There's a great spinning roundhouse kick there from the Red Ranger. Could this be what he needs to take down Donkey Kong? Oh, he's going to give him a big swing first. Yes, he is. You can have a look round. Yeah, can I do it? Yeah, go for it, mate.
There we go.
Waiting for permission. Bloody hell! The strength of the Red Ranger to swing that big monkey around. Good God Almighty.
And he's about to whip around his giant monkey.
Behold my giant monkey! Form.
Thank God, I fought him at his penis. It's my favourite part of that entire episode. Was that one guy.
But let's give him his due. I mean, Lesnar is good. Because of his status and what he's done elsewhere in UFC, he does deserve a premium for his services. That's fine. WWE's more than happy to accommodate that. But he's got to put the work in. And there's no chance that he's been giving it 100% of the last years or so. I mean, when Ambrose said that Lesnar was lazy, it was like, yeah, he is. I think the reason why Ambrose didn't get into trouble for it is because, he is kind of thing.
I still don't get why they had him end the streak either if they're not going to use anything about that.
No.
Or, actually have him wrestle.
No, I mean, even when he was ending the streak, he wasn't working as hard as Taker. Not a chance. He should never have been the one to end the streak. If Taker's match against Roman Reigns at this year's WrestleMania was his last one, then that should have been the match to end the streak. As Donkey Kong's going for the pin, no, but the Red Ranger kicks out there. Donkey Kong tried taking the Red Ranger to the suplex jungle, but it wasn't enough to keep the Red Ranger down.
Well, yeah, though, because...
Oh, hang on!
Oh, God!
Banana Slammer! Banana Slammer! Good God Almighty!
I don't even get to tell my part of the story because we got a pin.
This could be it. The Red Ranger. Oh! The Red Ranger still in there, still fighting. Brock Lesnar. Sorry, that's not Brock Lesnar, is it? Well,
it's about the same.
It may as well, but it's Brock Lesnar in a monkey suit.
They both communicate through oops and grunts.
But if it had been, if Taker's last match is against Roman Reigns, that should have been the match that ended the streak. At least then it would have been a younger guy getting the rub that was going to be around for a while, and at least then there's a genuine reason to boo Reigns. He's the guy that ended the streak.
Yep.
Like I've said before, Reigns is a talented guy, but having him force-fed to us as the good guy, he's just doing damage.
And it's like, it didn't make sense how he kept having matches after the streak already ended. Like he had the whole Bray Wyatt thing. Because the point about the Undertaker's WrestleMania matches is that it was the streak.
It was all about the streak, yeah.
That's why they were special. So by having him just keep doing them, it just kind of makes the stream seem like it was nothing. But wait, what's the Red Ranger going to do?
Hang on a minute, I think he's about to do something that might make Randy Orton go, damn it! Oh! No! Yes, Donkey Kong, like Randy Orton, does not like dives.
We've got divers and drive-ins, but unfortunately no dives.
I get it. Okay. And now Donkey Kong with a big swing of his own. Does everybody on the roster have that move?
You know what, I'm pretty sure they do. Unless for a ninja, in which case we have a float over DDT.
Oh yes, you can't be having ninjas doing float. Hang on, didn't Sub-Zero... I'm sure Sub-Zero did a big swing in that Money in the Bank ladder match.
You know what, he probably did.
Good God, so that's another spot that gets repeated too much.
It's Cesaro's special thing, stop giving it to everyone.
But from what I've just sort of said, from the way we've sort of booked Universe Mode, from the way, even though Universe Mode kind of books itself, from what I've said about the idea of a Fatal 4-Way, we should be booking at WWE.
We totally should.
Yeah.
We'd do better.
We should be booking this.
We can't do any worse than Russo. Bro.
Russo.
Russo. Bless him, he tried.
He tried.
So hard.
Russo, yes, of course he tried. Judy Bagwell on a forklift truck. All the Mexicans fighting over a piñata. Making David Arquette the world champion.
Making himself the world champion.
Turning Sting and Goldberg heel. Mocking JR and his Bell's palsy with the Oklahoma character.
Endless pole matches and replays of his Montreal Screwjob.
Reverse Battle Royals. Tank Abbott in general.
The Last Rights match between Sting and Abyss.
Blindfold cage matches.
Electrified cage matches.
Having every single match on a pay-per-view a cage match. Yeah, he tried. Bro. Tried and failed.
We should get that game that's the booking simulator one. I forgot what it is, but I'm pretty sure
I'm sure it's literally called Booking Simulator.
Yeah, no, I'm sure Bank Magnation must have played it at some point, but I'm not sure. New Legacy Inc. played it at one point because they had Russo on the show with them.
Oh God!
And he booked Bray Wyatt in a chicken neck and a bowl match.
So you can actually have pole matches?
No, but that's what it was.
Oh, okay. He'd have been in his element there. And once again, we're seeing Donkey Kong taking the Red Ranger to the suplex jungle. How many suplexes has that been now?
That's 3.
Well, he did 3 before as well.
We did keep saying he was.
Oh no! No!
Oh no!
Come on, Red Ranger! Kick out! Kick out! No! No!
Just imagine having that face staring at you, seeing laser pop of you. Oh god.
That is actually absolutely hideous. The Red Ranger, he put on such a brave fight. I thought he was going to be walking out if he was the new global champion, but Donkey Kong, still too big, too strong, too powerful, was able to overcome the Red Ranger. But what an absolutely hellacious match we have seen here tonight.
And what, indeed, and what an amazing show.
It has been a fantastic show. We've seen titles change hands. We've seen titles being retained. We've seen some absolutely hellacious action. Ladder matches, street fights, you name it. We've had it here at All-CAW Wrestling. We've had some tragedy, some triumph. We've had some heartbreak. We've had
some refusal to read out his fan fiction.
Yes, we have had that. We've had a few tantrums. At the commentating table.
It wasn't a tantrum, yes it was.
It so totally was. You were sat here with your arms folded and your lip out. Yeah, I'm sorry folks, I don't think we'll be reading out this 5 Nights at Freddy's fan fiction.
Do you really want to?
We could read out some of my fan fiction, although considering some of the proposed tweets I had for Tony the Tiger, you probably would say no.
I feel like that'll probably get the channel shut down.
And you end up with a strange taste in your mouth that feels like copper.
Oh no.
Look at this, Donkey Kong with the big yellow strap belt. Still the global champion here in All-CAW Wrestling. Well, I guess that's it for this evening. Until next time, I'm the Big Daddy D. And whoa!
What's this?
What the? Bojack! Bojack is in the ring! Is Bojack going to cash in?
Is he going to cash in?
He's cashing his money in the bank!
Jesus!
Taking advantage of a weakened Donkey Kong after the hellacious match! Move! Eat my hoof, bitch! Good God Almighty! Donkey Kong is down!
He's down!
Move! Eat my hoof, bitch! Bojack's going for the pin! 1, 2, 3!
Yeah!
Bojack! Bojack Osman! Bojack is the new global champion!
Yeah!
Good God Almighty! Talk about taking the advantage of an opportunity! Bojack Horseman has just seized the ultimate opportunity! He is now the global champion here in All-CAW Wrestling! Bojack goddamn Horseman! What a way to end this event, and what a way to end this season of All-CAW Wrestling. And good God Almighty, I think I'm starting to lose my voice. Say something!
I mean, I've not losing my voice. I've not talked at all.
Fuck you! No! That's going to do us here for All-CAW Wrestling. I don't think my voice can cope with much more of this. We'll be back in October where we'll no doubt do as usual Halloween special, and we'll probably end up doing King of Trios again, you know that's what you want to do kind of thing, you know. And I'm sure at some point in the summer we'll probably chuck out a Randomness Rules event, or probably an episode of Psycho Circus, you know. I want to go on holiday for fuck's sake, I'm not doing this all the pissing time.
Tired.
Give me a break, tired! But very excited as well. What an event Extreme Measures has been. Thank you very much for taking the time to sit and watch this madness. Make sure you subscribe to All-CAW Wrestling to catch all the action. Follow us on Facebook, do the old Twitter thing. Leave a comment, like and share with your friends. You know, all that jazz. Go do it. Do it now.
Do it.
And we'll see you next time here on All-CAW Wrestling. Thanks for watching. Say something.
You can now buy our t-shirts on Redbubble. As you can see, this one is a picture of Donkey Kong and his dog out.
No, definitely
Donkey Dog. That's what the t-shirt's called. Buy it now.
Absolutely not.
Only $57.
I'm having no part of this.
Buy it!
When did you make these t-shirts?
I was very bored one day.
You've been on DeviantArt again, haven't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, definitely no t-shirts. Yes, you can.
Alright.